guys, welcome back to another weather update. So today, I'm giving you guys an update on the air temperature and a current hurricane that will hit the Florida, Carolina, Georgia, probably Virginia. So as you could tell, Hurricane Ian's right there. We're on the GFS model. Hurricane Ian goes away, and then by the 23rd, you could see another one is forming. Looks like it's gonna be a nice, not a rainy day to go to the water park. And then, as you can tell, by the 25th, there's another hurricane right here. And then we go to the next day. It moves up. It looks like it's gonna hit Florida. And it does hit Florida. It's right dabbed in the middle of Florida. And then it looks like it's going into the ocean a little right here. And then by the 29th, you can tell that Virginia and North Carolina gets hit with the rain from this system. Okay, so we're now on the air temperature. Like I told you guys in the last one. Wait, hold on. So, in the morning today, oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Sorry. So in the morning today, you can tell that it was cool throughout Canada, the North region. As you go later in the day, you can tell that Virginia is in the 80s and Washington and Oregon are in the 50s to the 70s, and you can tell Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Florida, all these states in this circle are in a heat dome. Same with the California areas. So you go to 2 a.m. August 9th. Let's go back. 8 a.m. August 19th. Looks like it's gonna be perfect time to run in the morning, but when you go to the afternoon, those temperatures start to rise a lot. You can tell that the Dakotas, all these states went from like 7 to like 60 to 50 degree weather, all the way from 90 degree weather. By the way, if you're wondering, right here is it says what it is. It's the air temperature. So you go, So you go to the 20th. You can see then the Californias and this state. I don't really know the U.S. map. Sorry. So same with Texas, the Dakotas, and these states. You can see that you guys can run again, but it probably will have to wear like long pants. If you aren't weird like my friend, let's skip to, you can see Hurricane Ian there. Wait, sorry. So here's the 23rd. So you could see that it's like this temperature in the morning, but when you go to 2 p.m. in the afternoon, you can see that it gets like 70, 80s in the Carolinas and Virginia, and it starts to rise in Pennsylvania. Sorry. So, yeah. And that other hurricane I was talking about earlier in this video, okay, it needed precipitation. You could see that Hurricane Ian's this dark yellow, red area, and you can see by the 27th that hurricane we were talking about in the beginning of this video, you can see that that hurricane collects a lot of rain, gives the South Carolina, North Carolina, my location, Virginia, that part of Oregon, and you can see down in New Mexico you also get rain. You can see that these states get a lot of maybe 4 to 6 inches of rain. You can tell that the hurricane that I talked about in the beginning of the video will probably, if this is true, it will probably accumulate like 24, 14 to 24 inches of rain, which is not good. My location is a low-leveled area, which is. So here's the GFS 2-meter temperature anomaly. As you can tell, it heats up, goes down. You could tell that this is a massive cool down. You see that Oklahoma, Tennessee, Kentucky, all these states get I don't know, 12 to 16 below average. Same with Virginia and the Carolinas. The Carolinas and Virginia, freaking Florida and Georgia have shades of pink, maybe, which is 20 degrees below average.
What?
As you can tell if you go. Shut up, Hunter. Sorry about that. If you go to the 29th, you can see Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, Maine, still parts of Florida, not Florida, I mean Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland. You can see that the Dakotas get a taste of these weathers. And you see that and then this cold front pushes this heat into the Virginia, Texas, and other states, which could form tornadoes, which is a good recipe for tornadoes, which will not be good. So we're looking at the Hurricane Center from the National Hurricane Center now. So as you can tell, Aaron is just supposed to just go past the U.S. and this other chance of hurricane formation. It's a good recipe. The ocean is very warm right now, which can maybe turn this into a named hurricane. We don't know. You can see that it has a formation of a medium formation through the 7 days, which will probably not happen, but we will make sure the 10% is throughout the 48 hours. So guys, here's so guys, here's the rain, severe weather alerts. There, you can see there's a lot of slight chances, and there's also some marginal chance, which is, you can tell there's a 2% chance of a tornado happening. The greatest threat will be like wind and hail today. We will see later in the day if that high pressure makes it turn into a tornado, which is a good, and as I was right, this is hail and wind today. So here's August 19th, which is tomorrow. You can see that there's a marginal risk saying, so yeah, you can see that there's just thunderstorm stuff throughout the whole U.S. The greatest threat is from Oklahoma all the way to Ohio, because in Mitten State, sorry. Well, it looks like a mitten. Sorry about that. That's the greatest threat for today. Here's the threat for Thursday, which is the 21st. So this is weird right here. Sorry. You can see Pennsylvania will probably get like thunderstorms, but not strong thunderstorms. You will also see that there's a marginal risk of 5% chance for a severe thing. So yeah. So guys, here's the dew point for the next few days. You can tell that you can tell by today that there's a low chance, there's not that much dew throughout portions of Nevada, these states, some parts of California, and then you can see that it pushes upwards, and now it's in Idaho, North Dakota, still Nevada and California still, but you can still see freaking Erin there. As you can tell, it just stay. As you can tell by the 26th, that that fall weather we saw earlier is gonna make it less of a dew point. And you can tell that other hurricane, which that's not good because there's my location's like in the dead eye of the center, which that's not good. And so yeah, that's the dew. So guys, here's this anomaly. As you can tell, Hurricane Erin is dark blue. I like that shade of blue. And then that other hurricane I talked about in the beginning of the video just looks like Hurricane Erin again. But it isn't, because Hurricane, and then it just dabs like the whole state of Pennsylvania for like a few days, and then goes out. And so if you guys like this weather update, hit that bell button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.